and the Walmart's the anchor over there. And then so we're on the north side of that shopping complex where the 215 and the 10 freeways intersect. It's easy to find us.
It is very easy. And when I first met you, matter of fact, we met when we were at the chamber meetings. That's how we got to know each other. And I came down and, of course, I did my homework on you like I do on everybody else. And that's when you decided to come on to the show. And when I started using your products, I am absolutely thrilled with everything that I have bought. And our Christina got a lot of your products also. And a lot, and people that we know, more and more people are finding out that you're there because we talk about you all the time, and the word of mouth is getting around. And are you going to be getting any new products in for the hand cream, the body wash, the shampoos, any of that?
Yes. Let me mention one that's very popular now that we got it. It's a little bit of aromatherapy. We call it the Rose Essence Sleeping Mask. And it's a nice, simple way to moisturize your skin while you sleep. The little bit of aromatherapy, the little gentle rose petal aroma helps put you to sleep and relax you. And we even have guys use this because some guys have trouble falling asleep, so they'll slap a little bit on their face. And, of course, it makes your face smoother and softer and moisturized by morning time. And so that came in this month.
I got to check that one out. And a lot of people need that moisturizer now with this crazy weather, and especially with all the winds and everything. You know, your skin dries out so quickly.
Yes.
Yes. Well, Mike, I thank you, Dr. Allen, so much for giving us a call today. And it was nice having you on the show. I want to say Happy New Year. And I will see you next week in the beginning of the new year.
Well, thank you very much, Bev. Again, Happy New Year. Have a safe and exciting, memorable New Year.
And I think I will. And after the New Year, I'll tell everybody what I did.
Very good.
Okay, thank you. All right, and now we have Carol on the line, Eric? Yes?
Yes, we
okay.
do.
Hey, Carol, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Bev? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, and Carol is one of our favorite people, and she is from World Travel Family Agencies, and you have been hearing Diane and Christina talking about her and her company for 1,001 years, and I'm glad that we had a chance to talk to you today.
Well, I am just thrilled that you were able to squeeze me in there. I know you know what it's like trying to get all that information in before the year ends, and we jump into a new year with all the excitement and wonder that it's going to bring us. But it's my pleasure to be able to chat with you, and I wanted to certainly bring you up to speed with how things are going with the Cinco de Mayo cruise. Let's go sailing with the Let's Go Shopping ladies and men.
Yes.
And, so we're doing really, really well. And again, for those of your listeners that are not familiar with our company, just a quick little snapshot here about us. Our company was actually established in 1938, so we've been around for a really long time, even though we're all just teenagers, kind of. And but what that has allowed us as a company is to be very solidly groomed and postured through the years. We've weathered all sorts of calamities and wars and recessions and depressions and all kinds of things. And our company is stronger than ever. And also with that longevity, we've been able to establish really strong niche markets within our company where maybe some travel agencies kind of only specialize in one little area or one thing. We've been able to, because of our volume and our size and the length of time we've been in business, to really create some strong offices with teams that specialize in certain areas. So, for example, let's say someone's listening, they have a company or they have a group of travelers that travel constantly for business. And anyone that's a business traveler knows that is not as much fun and it's not as glamorous as what it looks like when you watch that new TV series, Pan Am. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into the contemporary business traveler. And what we are able to do as a company is to help kind of put together a plan to help them get a better control or better handle on some of those expenses, because very easy for those expense accounts to go through the roof. And that's one of the things that we do in our corporate division. If anyone's listening that would like to be able to have a conversation, let's talk about what their challenges are and how we might be able to kind of put together some parameters to get a better control on things. And then we turn out these incredible reports. So it makes it very easy. So the people that are in those jobs that have to travel can focus on their jobs instead of worrying about travel and expenses and some of the other stuff. Well, they still need to be cognizant and responsible, but we can actually help really groom that for them to make it better. And, of course, we started off with being a leisure-only travel agency, and it's really an interesting story. I have a brochure, and I think I showed it to you, Beth, one time. One of the first tours that our company offered, our first sets of customers were school teachers. And school teachers are a good set of travelers because they would have time off, with pay, or however the pay scale was back in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, but they would have summers off and holidays off. And so teachers were a great target market for us as a travel company to focus on. And one of our first trips we put together was a 58-day trip around the world for $758.
Get out of town.
1938. So if anyone's listening and they're calling right now going, oh, I want to sign up for that. No, that doesn't work anymore. But we started, some amazing things, and we kind of hit the ground running back then. We never stopped. We never looked back. And before I forget, Deb, I'd like to mention our California Seller of Travel license number, which is a legal license you have to have in order to sell travel. And that number is 1005049-10. And that allows us, of course, to sell travel anywhere in the world. And our toll-free number, for those of you listening that can't wait to call and talk to one of our experts, is 1-800-200-2299. That's an easy one. 800-200-2299. And our website is www.wtbinc.com, like World Travel Bureau Inc.com. And I want to remind you, Bev.
Yes.
We have 3 really great incentives for your listeners. And I want to remind anybody that's listening right now to the Let's Go Shopping program, and they call one of our offices and they identify themselves as one of your listeners, one of the Let's Go Shopping listeners, they're automatically going to receive a $25 travel voucher off their tour or cruise what they book, just by mentioning that they're one of your listeners. And another thing we have, and this is really big because next week we're going to actually announce this.
Yes. Wait a minute, Carol. Wait a minute. We need a drum roll. Okay, start it.
Okay, drum roll, please. For your listeners that go to Facebook and they have to like us. Now, anyone that's on Facebook knows what that means, but basically they have to find our name. Our company name, our legal name, our Facebook name is called the World Travel Family of Agencies. Now, it's a mouthful. But you got to find us, and then you have to like us. And then post there that you're one of the Let's Go Shopping listeners and put your name down. Because next Friday, which is January 6th, we are going to pick from all the Let's Go listening Facebook post people. We're going to pick one person out of all of the Let's Go Shopping listeners who will receive a $250 travel voucher. Now, that doesn't have a cash value. That will go towards the vacation, the tour, cruise, whatever they book, their trip. So it's a great incentive. So all of you listeners, you want to plan a vacation in 2012. 2012 is going to be a great year for all of us. Plan a vacation and start off by, the odds are pretty darn good, get on there and post that you like us and list your name, and we're going to pick a name next Friday, Bev. So we'll make that announcement together. And some lucky listener's going to win $250 travel voucher.
And that's going to be so exciting. And as you can see, Carol, if you're in front of your computer, we have Princess Patty sitting right here. And
see, she looks as beautiful as ever. I am always amazed.
Isn't that amazing?
How good she always looks.
And her hair is always perfect. I don't know how she does that.
I don't know either. It's amazing.
We got to find out who her hairdresser is.
You think? I think we need to find out. And the thing is also who does her makeup. I mean, she looks pretty good, I have to tell you.
Yeah, and considering her age, I mean, hey, not bad, huh? You know what I mean?
Not bad at all.
And, Carol, real quick, because these lines are flashing here, real quick, let's give out Ruby's phone number and her extension, and they have to call to put that deposit down now to hold that cabin, and let's do this.
Let's do it, Bev. Okay, let me tell you. This is a cruise that we are promoting together for the Let's Go Shopping listeners and World Travel. We have a cruise sailing of the Sapphire Princess May 5th. That's Cinco de Mayo for those of us in California who celebrate that holiday. It's a 1-week, 7-night, 8-day cruise sailing out of the Port of Los Angeles. We visit San Diego, Ensenada, San Francisco. I can't wait to go under the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, I love that.
Santa Barbara in LA. It's a wonderful, wonderful cruise. This is a deluxe first class ship. So it is going to be first class all the way. And what people need to do is they need to call and book. Those cabins are going so quickly. And what they need to do is call 714-835-8111, extension 312. I'll repeat that. That's 714-835-8111, extension 312, and that's for Ruby Sanford. And she's actually this wonderful cruise expert that's handling the group for us, and she knows how to handle whatever requests come her way, but it's locking it in. People have to put a deposit down. The final payment's going to be due March 1st, but the more, the merrier, because what really got me so excited, Bev, when we started talking about this, is how you are going to put together some little shopping tips for some of your listeners that are they just love to shop. You're going to have some lists of some recommendations for them in each port. Mm-hmm. How cool is that?
It is going to be so much fun, and I am getting so excited closer and closer. And, Carol, I really hate to do this, honey, but there are 3 people. It's like the planes are circling the runway here to get down here.
Well, I will let you go, but let people know to call and book. It's going to be such a heck of a good time. And the people are going to get to meet you and Diane and Christina. Christina, it's going to be a great time. So call in, folks. Or you can email Ruby at rsanford@wtbinc.com. That's rsanford@wtbinc.com. Or call the 800 number and we'll get you over to her. Again, 800-200-2299. And I know I talk too much. I always have a lot to say. But Bev, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I wish all of you a blessed, healthy, happy, and prosperous 2012.
And we will see you next week, and we will pick that grand winner.
Yes. Go to Facebook and like us, folks. World Travel Family of Agencies.
Okay, honey. Thanks.
Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
Same to you, sweetie. And we have Christina on the line.
Yes, you do. Am I still on?
Yeah. Hey,
Hello.
Christina, how you doing?
Hey, Happy New Year from beautiful Gilbert, Arizona.
And Happy New Year to you.
Listening, but I wanted to call in and say Happy New Year's to you, and I know Diane is out ill, and Carol was just on. But before I say anything else, I know how Princess Patty gets that look.
How?
She goes to Bliss Salon in Redlands.
There's the answer. You know, Christina, I should have figured that one out.
Redlands Boulevard.
Say that again.
That's how she gets that look.